Hooray! Wow, we said the swap places. That was weird. All right. Welcome to the Weirdness, everyone. This is a D&D game that takes place on my homebrew world called Endurian Varden. And I'm going to start off with the recap tonight, and then we can do introductions, and then we can get into it. So, yes, let me get over here. All right. So, why isn't this working? There we go. Okay, this whole group of people were hired by the guy on the right, Mr. Clancy Castle, to find his missing wagons and wagoneers. The two wagon leaders are named Elaine Vandrani and Hadley Rusk. You searching for them, you made it to the town of Gregory, where its mayor, the seemingly benevolent beholder named Gregory, let you know that a family of townsfolk of his had also gone missing. This would be the Norwood family, Father Baldwin, Mother Vale, and teenage son Aiden. You got to the place in the woods where all these people probably went missing, and the six party members you all found yourselves transported by a strange fog into the Shadowfell, a parallel dimension of darkness and despair. You didn't go alone though. Mayor Gregory's personal assistant, the Eladrin elf Aralea Farina, also managed to grab onto the party and was transported to the Shadowfell with everyone. She's in her summer form right now. Uh, You found an estate surrounded by a wrought iron fence and were attacked by a horde of skeletons and at least one zombie who, it should be noted, was wearing Clancy Castle's business uniform, this symbol and these colors, which is the same tabard that Velwyn and Lenny and Reyna and Jack are also all wearing this uniform. You were let into the estate by 16-year-old girl named Genevieve Everly, who explained that she'd been alone here in her estate for at least a couple of months after the whole estate seemingly got transported to the Shadowfell from her home world of Toril, which is where the Forgotten Realms setting is. So it's a completely different planet than what you guys are from. She also mentioned that she had a butler named Barnabas, who had also gone missing. And she showed you a family portrait that included Barnabas. And he exactly matched the description of a person that a fireplace monster named Krolar had told you a couple of times that he'd been searching for retribution of some sort. Jennifer also said that she hadn't been able to get any of the fireplaces in the estate to work. So after trying to get one to work and it seemed to be magically snuffing itself out, you went down to the wine cellar, which had a very odd and unusually large walk-in fireplace. And when you went down into the cellar, you heard a very strange metallic clank sound that Boldar, the Earth Cleric, was able to recognize as coming from somewhere below the cellar. You quickly discovered that there was a secret staircase behind the wine cellar fireplace, and you went down. Genevieve here seemed upset that you were all, hadn't seen anyone for 2 months. All these people come in, and then all of a sudden they're going to charge down into a seemingly dangerous and dark dungeon and leave her all alone again. So Jack volunteered to stay up with her, mistakenly believing that they are both ghosts and, quote, us ghosts got to stick together. You went down, you found a hallway full of kind of crudely carved statues of Barnabas in various ridiculous heroic poses. Lenny the rogue also noticed that there seemed to be a pressure plate that would probably trigger a trap in this hallway, and so you were all able to avoid that. Um, you navigated a couple more hallways and doors, and you found yourself in this room, which is dimly illuminated by this kind of sickly pink light that's emanated from these two. They look like Tesla coils, metal Tesla coils that are glowing pink. And there are several stalls of some sort that seem to have a pink force field, a wall of force uh, guarding them. There's also a 10-foot square metal door over here with a big lever nearby it. Let's see, what did you do in there? Oh, you tossed a couple of ball bearings into the room, and you heard a voice, an unseen male voice, call out, "Who's there?" Only to get shushed. And also a female voice over on this side somewhere shouted out, "Barnabas, is that you, you sick fuck? Show yourself!" And then this attracted the attention of three strange, shadowy dog-like monsters and a ghostly, shadowy humanoid figure, a shadow man of some sort. And a big fight ensued. That saw Lenny went absolutely ham in this fight and killed like three of the four of these people. Raina literally ripped the heart out of one of the dogs. And what was most surprising is that Lenny dispatched the Shadow Man by pointing a dagger at it from a distance and then basically incinerating it with a blast of lightning, like Palpatine Force lightning looking thing. You've never seen him do anything like this before. This is a new thing. If anyone is proficient with Arcana, they can roll to see if they can figure out what he did. I don't know
Sure.
if anyone here is.
Wait, this character is not. That's right. This is a sorcerer.
I
Never mind.
don't know what Delta is. I don't think so. No. So you're not sure what happened there. And that's here we are now. Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything that's happened. So we'll do introductions now, everyone. Uh, oh, this is Lenny, by the way. Tony, who plays Lenny, is running late, so we'll skip him for now. Cassie.
Howdy. I'm Cassie. I play Delta, and I am a half elf druid. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Emily.
Raina here, just a tough ass bitch that loves to rip the still beating hearts out of any foe. Rippling biceps, obviously thick hair, and love to like warm up my biceps, much like whoever played Superman, not in this most recent James Gunn, which is obviously the best one, but the one before, where he did that. Oh, no, that
Cavill.
was Mission Impossible. That was Superman.
Yeah, the cocking his arms.
We
Yeah.
all know. We all know. Anyway, Rena. All right, done.
Shiro.
I so desperately would love to see Reyna's indignation at fighting ephemeral creatures that have no physicality.
That was an interesting part of the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Dakota Oshiro. I'm playing Velwyn, a human sorcerer dude.
And then Jack is played by Joff, who's not here tonight, which is fine because Jack is upstairs hanging out with Genevieve. Who knows what those two ghosts are getting up to? Dead people are weird. And then Boldar, played by Amador. Unfortunately, Amador cannot be here tonight, so I will be piloting Boldar. That looks like that's it. So let me share the map here, and then we can get going. Here we go. Okay, here is the room where everyone is. This is how the fight ended. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Delta is a mountain lion. These are all dead dogs. The Shadow Man was over here that Lenny incinerated. It got too close to Velwyn, and Velwyn said, "Fuck this," and disengaged and went over here. Velwyn, you did not use any spell slots in the last episode. All you did was throw a bunch of firebolts at things.
Dope.
And disengaged when the Shadow Man got too close to you. Aralaya is down here, was trying to fight the Shadow Man. A couple of things. Everyone except for Velwyn and Reyna still have inspiration, which means if you want, you can trade that in to re-roll any roll. Also, the Shadow attacked Reyna and decreased her strength by 1. So I've made a note of that here. Yeah. Okay. That's all set up. Okay. You hear a voice coming from somewhere up here. Goes, "What the hell's going on out there?" It's that same woman's voice you heard earlier cussing out Barnabas. And you see a woman approach the force field here and kind of put her face up against it. Half elf. You see slightly pointed ears, about 40 years old, maybe. Kind of hard to tell because she's filthy. Dirty, pale skin, blue eyes, matted auburn hair, hasn't been washed in a couple of months almost, it looks like. She's wearing basically a sleeveless burlap sack. No shoes. Everything's dirty. She's pressing herself up to this force field, trying to look out and see what's going on. What would you guys like to do?
She's behind a force field?
Yeah, she's behind this pink force field here.
I want to send Trogdor over to see if she's nice.
You send your... Where is he?
I was so desperately hoping that you would go, "I'm going to go over and talk to him," without breaking wild shape, and then describe the bobcat like yowling at the...
This little pseudo dragon goes flying up, and you hear, "The hell? What is going on? Who is out there?"
Now I kind of want to go talk to her in wild shape, but
I'm gonna dust myself off and walk over there looking as regal as I possibly can.
Okay.
Just like really stride into the frame.
You pick yourself through the corpses of these dogs and walk up here next to Dagron, the little pseudo dragon. And she looks at you, and she immediately notices that you're wearing Clancy's uniform. And she goes, "My gods, did Mr. Castle send you guys to rescue us?"
Yes. I'm gonna need you to confirm who you are. Who?
I'm Elaine. I'm Elaine Vandrani. I work for Mr. Castle. I drive his wagons.
Do you have a way to confirm that you are not, in fact, shapeshifted or some manner of illusion?
What? Here, and she pounds on the force field, and it goes.
That's exactly what an illusion would do.
At that, Aralaya comes trotting up next to you, and Elaine looks over and goes, "Lieutenant Farina? Did Gregory send people to look for me too?" And Aralaya goes, "Oh, no. I'm looking for other people who went missing. But it's good to see you. I recognize you. Um,
Can I also walk into the fray and just find maybe a brick from the wall that's standing out and put my fingers on it and just do chin ups with the tips of my finger while
sure.
everyone's talking, just to like sort of submit my dominance?
You see, my issue as this is going on, right? As this is happening, my concern is that as far as I've seen, Clancy only hires maniacs, and I'll gesture towards Reyna. And
Okay,
you seem more or
excuse
less
me.
normal.
Boldar and Lenny are gonna walk up at this point too.
I've done at least 25 chin ups at this point,
Yeah, you're over here.
Good form, Reyna.
and I'm not stopping.
Yeah. Okay.
Arms straight. Good form.
And Ian goes, what about the dogs? What about the shadow thing? What? I heard fighting. What happened? Did you kill them all?
Well,
Did you like the
it's-
dogs?
It's that. or
What?
we
Who said that?
Meow.
Yeah. So this cougar walks up to the group, and the pseudo dragon lands on its back.
Well, either we dealt with the dogs or we befriended them.
Didn't sound like befriending.
Right. So
Oh, jeez.
Didn't we kill him all?
Yeah.
yes.
Didn't I rip out its mushy heart?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah. One of your arms is covered in weird black gore.
Sounds
Elaine goes, listen. Actually, can you check the next cell up? Hadley should be in there. Barnabas took him away a couple of days ago and brought him back, and he hasn't said a word to me since there. I can hear him like clomping around in there and like making weird moaning sounds, but I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, you saw Barnabas a few days ago?
Yeah, he came and he took Hadley away.
Fam, what do we think about that?
I think I need to find a fireplace and make it call.
Could someone just go check on?
I send Trogdor over to go see if the next cell is friendly.
Okay. You send Trogdor over here, and you can look through Dagron's eyes. I like that you're calling him Trogdor.
Oh yeah, Dagron. Sorry.
I like Trogdor. Trogdor sounds dope.
You look through up here. You can see now that this room up here, there are a couple of steps leading up to, it's only like a foot higher than the rest of this room. And there's just a wooden desk just sitting up here, and then a door in the back. And indeed, in the cell, kind of slumped on the floor, is a male figure. Looks to be human, has rounded ears, maybe about 30 years old. Dirty, kind of medium brown skin, poofy, unkempt hair, about a month's growth of beard. His left eye is closed, and he's also wearing just a filthy, sleeveless burlap sack dress. But only one arm is sticking out of it. You can't see his left arm. And he turns over and he sees the pseudo dragon, and he opens the other eye, and there's no eyeball in it.
I go back to being a half elf to tell people that I saw this.
Okay. I'll drop your wild shape. Bloop.
So you're telling me there's a fucked up guy in the next cell over?
Yeah, there's a sad sack and a sad sack in the next cell over.
Elaine goes, is he okay? Is he okay?
He looks pretty worse for wear. He seems to only have like one eye. Did he come in with one eye?
No, we had two when we got here.
Ah, poop.
Where do you think the other one went?
Barnabas probably took it.
Is he in the
Should we ask
habit
the
of
fellow?
taking eyes? Did he take anything from you?
No. We weren't. It wasn't just the two of us when we first got here.
Hmm.
Listen. So we were supposed to go from Stonefort to Hildenea. We we took a detour to Gregory because there was some weird fairy shit happening on the road that we didn't want to get involved in near the fort. Um, Before we got to Gregory, this fog came out of nowhere, and then we were attacked by all these skeletons. Uh, Joya got an arrow to the heart and killed instantly.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Uh, I'm pretty sure Draug got his head crushed in too. But me and Hadley and two of others of us, we were captured, and then this Barnabas shithead appeared, cast some sort of spell, and knocked us to sleep. And when we woke up, we were in these cells. We could all like talk to each other and stuff, but haven't seen them except for
How long have you been here?
uh, I don't know. I haven't seen the sun. There's no day and night down here. A month? Hard to tell.
You think you make hazard pay?
I better once you guys get me out of here. But so there were two other people in here with us, and uh, then this Barnabas came by, and he had his skeletons and those fucking guard dogs and that shadow man. They dragged. I can't find his name. Not important, but well, they dragged one of them out of his cell up that away, and she points up towards the north where the desk is. And he never came back. And then a few days later, came and dragged uh, Lucius away too. Last I ever saw of him. And as he was dragging Lucius away, Barnabas stopped deliberately in front of me and said that this should be all I need for now, but that he was going to keep the two of us, me and Hadley, just in case he needed some more. And then off went Lucius. Then a few days ago, there was a big commotion, and we could hear something happening in the cells on the other side of the room, I guess. And Barnabas showed up and said that he lucked into some more people so he could afford to be, quote, more creative. And that's when they dragged Hadley away, but dragged him back. So, and that never happened before.
Poor Hadley.
And at that, you see Hadley painfully pushes himself to his foot because he only has one leg.
Can
My
I give
one-armed, one-legged, one-eyed man.
Yep. And he
Can
hops up towards the force field because he's been hearing Elaine say this. And he goes, mm, 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 mm.
Are you missing half a tongue too?
Do you want to go look?
Yeah.
Is there a way to like roll one of those berries, the health berry, under or over the shield?
You look, force field seems to go from floor to ceiling. There's no gaps in it.
I just throw a berry at the shield angrily.
Boldar's going to come up with you.
How you doing, buddy?
And his one eye, this looks bloodshot and a little crazed. And he opens up his mouth. He's not missing half a tongue. He's missing his entire tongue.
Ah,
And then he starts gesticulating. Does anyone know sign language
nope.
as one of their languages? Hold on.
I'm looking.
On the bright side, you don't have to worry about looking the part for the weirdness and like insanity that we've got going on here. You very much fit the role.
Oh, Boldar actually knows sign language.
Oh, good. Boldar can translate.
So Boldar will start translating. First thing he asks is if Elaine is okay. Is Elaine missing anything? Is what he signs.
No.
And he looks relieved. And then he signs a couple of days ago, Barnabas came to his cell, put him to sleep with some sort of magic. And when I woke up, I was back in the cell, but I was missing an eye, a tongue, an arm, and a leg.
Dude,
And he
signing
shows
must
you
be a pain in the ass with one arm.
it's hard. Boldar is not, it's taken a while. And Hadley pulls like open the sleeve, and you can see that his arm is gone, and it's like stitched closed, and it looks like very recent stitching.
Is it like one side of him still there, or is it like this arm is there but this leg is there?
His left side is all missing. Left eye, left arm, left leg.
Poor guy.
It's rough. It's rough.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
Elaine's
real. I'm gonna be real. I think you should get more hazard pay than Elaine. I'm just gonna be real.
And he's like leaning against a wall because he only has one leg, and he just kind of gives a thumbs up and puts his head in his hand.
I think they grow those if it makes you feel better.
And you hear faintly a timid voice coming from somewhere on the other side of the room go, "Can someone please tell us what's happening over there?"
All right, let's walk to the other side. Hold up.
I send Dagron over to see if they're friendly.
Yeah, I'm walking with Dagron. I think we're past the point of.
All right, everyone, you guys go over here. In these cells are more people.
How many people? How many of you fuckers are down here? Everybody, sound off.
You see in the top cell, there's a human male, mid-40s, receding hairline, couple days worth of stubble. Middle cell is a human female, late 30s, dirty blonde hair. They're all wearing this. They're both wearing this burlap dress, so you can see the woman. She's muscular in a very wiry way, not bulky. In the bottom cell, there's what looks to be like a 13-year-old boy, lanky, like he just had a growth spurt, and he hasn't quite filled in all the way yet, and he kind of has like that emo haircut where it's like the bangs are like covering half his face.
All right. Names. Why you're here? Hit me with it.
Also, did you make photos of these people?
I didn't draw portraits of any of these people. That's why they're just initials here. The woman says, we're the Norwoods, Baldwin, Vale, Aiden. We're from Gregory." And at that, Aralea comes over, goes, "Holy shit, you guys are alive! Thank goodness, we've been looking for you." Whoop, where'd she go? That was
We
weird.
have to go on a search for her.
How did she get over there? What the heck?
Legend teleportation powers.
What the hell happened? And Vale says, I won't go through it all. She explains they went out hunting in their usual spot, looking for deer. Fog came out of nowhere. They caught a glimpse of a mansion. A horde of skeletons appeared and grabbed them. A man's voice introduced himself as Barnabas and that we were to be his guests from now on. And then a weird magic took us over and we all fell asleep and woke up here. That was a couple of days ago, I guess.
All right. Anybody at all, other side included here? Any idea how to turn off the force fields so that we can get people out of here?
We'll have everyone reconvene here.
I can make an educated guess based on the map, but we're trying not to do that.
Here's the whole room.
I'm willing to punch one of those crystals with all of my might.
All right, hold up. Before you do that, let's have a discussion. Does anybody in any of the cells know anything about the things that are the walls that are keeping you in cells? Anybody at all?
None of the Norwoods know. They just know that there's this weird magic wall, and Elaine says there's, she points to the Tesla coils and goes, "These things are giving off the same color as the wall. If you could figure out a way to shut them down."
You know what? Miranda, give it a shot.
I'm willing to do that. Do I need to roll something?
No, you punch and boom. There is. You didn't notice it until now because they're glowing so wide, but there is actually a force field in front of the Tesla coil, and your fist just bounces off of it. It's like
when my
punching a rubber blanket.
When my fist bounced off, I recoiled and did a perfect back walkover.
Boing.
Just saying. All right, let's reconvene.
That was a great effort. Did you try hitting it as hard as you could, or was that like half?
Did I DM? Did I hit it as hard as I could?
Yeah, I assume you would have.
And I'm a pretty tough bitch, so we gotta think outside the box here.
You could hit the wall next to it and try to like dig around to it. Just really go to town on the wall and burrow your way in.
I can't tell if you're ragging on me.
Oh no, this is a great idea.
Elaine actually calls you guys over. And she says, "Okay, I do notice that Barnabas, whenever I've seen him, he's been wearing like this weird metal headband thing that has these runes etched in it that I do not recognize, but they are glowing kind of that same pink as these things in here. So I wonder if that's like a control crown or something. Maybe that's why his skeletons keep coming back to life too after we kill them."
So probably
Did that happen to you guys? Did you fight skeletons and did they come back?
A few hundred, yeah.
Jesus. Or sorry, they don't have Jesus in this world.
No, it's just Jesus. There's a weirdness that happened. It was Jesus. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, glowy crown, probably some type of control mechanism. The question there being, would you prefer that we all fuck off to go look for the crown and you might never see us again, or would you like us to try things while we're here?
I don't know.
Right, that's a hard question.
I'd like you to get us out of here, however you think you can.
Yeah.
Delta, you hear a weird kind of low-pitched, it's not like a hum, it's not like a gurgle, it's almost like a growl mixed with like this wind sound. It's coming from somewhere south.
Did I notice the like switch and door on the bottom left-hand side here, by the way?
Yeah, everyone saw that.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Can I go inspect this?
All right.
We decided to not investigate, because we investigated these people. I mean, the cells. We investigated the cells.
Gotcha.
All right, Lenny will go
I
with
would
you.
love to investigate this switch.
Okay.
Should I be your backup? You made
Yeah, come over here.
Raina.
You made it a tough ass. bitch.
Or hear me out. You could start burrowing in the wall.
Am I strong enough to do that?
You can certainly
could
try.
I mean, I might as well burrow under.
We've got to
and
have
then
something for you to
crush
burrow in a
that
wall, right?
crystal between my thighs.
Somebody's got to have like a fucking stick or some shit, right?
I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna do my part for the party, and I'm gonna try and crush. You know, I actually had a dream the other night that I could crush stone in my hand, so I feel like this is prophetic.
All right, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
My athletics with advantage. So my second roll, I got a 24.
That's pretty
Uh,
good.
The
That would
first
actually
one
be-
was a 7.
That would actually be a 23 because your strength has been reduced by 1 by that shadow.
Woo!
So yeah, you're punching this wall. This is hard stone. This is not like a sandstone or not even like a granite. This is something really, really solid. You're blooding your knuckles. You're making marks on the wall with your blood, but not with anything.
That sounds hot.
Yeah, you're not making a dent. You're not making chips. It's not doing anything.
Dude, the mental image of a bunch of motherfuckers coming in here, fighting the guards, killing the guards, and their first method is to go punch a fucking wall. We're the best. This is the best.
And with that, now you all hear this weird whooshing, growling sound it's very obviously coming from this corner of the room.
That's
All right,
nice.
we're about to kill a motherfucker, I think.
And you start to see all these like dark particles kind of materialize out of the air and start to swirl and coalesce and swirl around each other. And within a few seconds, bloop, the Shadow Man
No.
is back. Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone, if you would.
What the fuck is this? Oh, that's good. Oh, this character's not. 21.
Got a
21.
16.
Got to 16.
Well,
What did you get, Emily?
I rolled
You
a
did-
12, but I don't see initiative on my chart. Am I blind?
You have it's somewhere at the top, I think.
Oh no, okay, 13. It's a +1.
Oh,
So
you have
that's-
advantage on initiative also.
All right, well let's try this again. Hold on. We're gonna stick with the first.
Okay. So Raina gets a 13.
I think this is
Okay.
probably the weakest character in any campaign that I play. That's wild.
Well, Velvin, you get to go first.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna fucking I'm just gonna go witch bolt the guy. I think that's great. I think that's a good use of my time.
Okay. What's the range on that?
30.
All right. You can do it from there.
Dope.
Roll for attack.
23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. It's going to be 9 points of damage. Lightning damage.
Okay. It recoils, and then it is Delta's turn.
Huzzah. Um,
You're about 40 feet away from it, 45.
yeah, no kidding. I think I'm going to turn into an animal again.
Okay, I think this is your
the
last one
cougar's
for the
only
day.
one that's the last one for the day. Okay, I think the cougar's the only one that'll fit.
Okay.
So trying to find
Cougar.
stuff. Sorry. Geez. Well, I just found Pass Without Trace.
You can cast that if you want. It's not, I don't know how much that would help you in here.
Yeah.
Spell.
How about
Great spell.
can I do the flaming sphere?
You can. What is the range on that?
60 feet?
Wait. Oh, you need to do that before you turn into.
Ah, dang.
But you can do them. You can turn into an animal as a bonus action. So you could cast a spell and then turn into.
Okay, that's what I did. Turns
Oh,
out.
Turns out.
Turns
She's a
out that's
moon,
exactly what I did.
moon OP. Most fun druid. Not true. I like the
Okay.
constellation one, but
Let me pull up your flaming sphere. Can cast it from up to 60 feet away. Yeah, you're well within range of that. So you cast flaming sphere. Grab the flame.
Whee!
I assume you put it right next to the guy.
Oh yeah.
Any particular place you want to put it?
In the most in between us and him way possible.
Okay. You get it right there. Okay. I have to make a dexterity saving throw for the shadow. I rolled a 3 on the dice, so I failed. So roll 2d6, and that's how much damage it'll take.
He took 6 damage.
All right. Now it is Reyna's turn.
Does he continue to take damage while the flaming ball's hanging out, or is that like a next turn?
It's a next turn thing.
Okay.
I don't know how it can be best used. Should I just punch it straight in the fucking heart or what?
I think
You can certainly try.
I think you should just keep wailing on the wall, honestly.
I don't know if you're being funny or if you're being serious.
Don't hit the wall.
Okay. So help the party.
It would be really funny though.
Well, I love being comedic relief, but all right. I guess I do not even have enough movement to reach the fireball, do I?
You can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get here. You can dash and use the rest of your movement to get up next to him, but you wouldn't be able to attack him until next turn.
I think I'm going to wait here so I'm not right next to the fire.
You did pick your hand axes back up, so you do have 2 hand axes again. You can toss one.
So I could throw a hand axe?
Yeah, it's within range.
I think I'm going to do that. Okay, and then do I roll What do I
D-
roll? I can see that I do 1d6 for damage, but what do I roll to make sure I actually hit? A d20?
It's D20 plus 4.
Oh, right, because I lost a strength.
Yep.
Such shit. 17.
That does hit.
All right, so I do
So-
1d6. All right, hold on. Two.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Why is it double?
Because you get a plus 2 bonus to your damage because of your strength.
I don't see that on my character sheet.
It should say 1d6 plus 3 next to the axe. If it doesn't, that is.
It doesn't. So that's great. Thank you for
Okay.
recognizing that. Good. Great.
All right.
So 4.
Now it is the shadow's turn. What is its speed? Ooh, 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to run up and take a swipe at Velwyn, who is tormenting him with lightning again. That would be 4. That's an 11 to hit.
No.
No. All right. That is his turn. Let me double check on this flaming sphere thing. Any creature that ends its turn next to the sphere takes damage. Okay, so it doesn't take damage from the sphere in this round. It moved away from it. It's now Boldar's turn. Boldar is going to. He's going to go the other way around. And Lenny is next. He is going to get down here so he has line of sight, and he's going to attack. That is a hit. Since Velwyn is next to him, he does get to do sneak attack. Okay, so he does that much damage. God damn it, Lenny. Tony's not even playing Lenny, and Lenny did enough to the arrow shoots into the shadow and it shatters again into all these dark particles that fade away.
Early game rogues.
Oops. Lenny's not dead. Hold on. The shadow is. Oh, I forgot you're a cougar. Whoop. Okay, we're out of initiative again. And you hear Elaine go, did the Shadow Man come back?
Yes.
Okay, well, that makes sense. If the skeletons can come back, I guess the other undead can come back too.
Yes.
It might not be safe for you guys to stay in this room for too long. We're safe behind these force fields.
Hmm.
All right, I still want to look at the switch and shit over here, though.
Okay. Let's get you back over to Lenny. Step aside. You get right up to it. What do you want? What are you looking for exactly?
Just what this is.
It's a little metal rectangular plate mounted into the stone wall, and there's a big switch about 1.5 feet long, steel, wrapped with leather at the end. It's in the up position now, but it very obviously can be moved into a down position.
Is there any indication of what it does?
Make a perception check for me.
Dope. 16.
16. You look. There's nothing engraved on any of the metal. There's no like signage on the stonework around it. There's nothing written on the pole. You look at the door. It's a solid piece of steel. It looks like 10 feet square. You don't see any hinges on the door or anything even. So there's no indication of what.
Sick.
If these are even connected. If it's unrelated. It seems weird that there would be a lever next to a door and the lever not have to do something with the door, but you don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the lever.
You are? Okay.
Yep.
There's a clank, and you hear from behind in the wall, you hear a muffled sounds of chains being pulled. That distinctive sound of like a drawbridge chain being wrapped up or something like that. And the door slowly starts to rise. And you hear Vale go, did someone pull the lever? Did someone pull the lever? And Lenny will go, yeah, this asshole here pulled the lever. Goes, fuck, you're letting out the cleaner, you idiots! And the door rises.
Wasn't me. Nose goes.
And let me... Behind it is what appears to be an empty room. Make another perception check for me, Belwyn.
I feel suspicious.
16.
16. At first, it looks like it's an empty room, but you notice a weird distortion effect in there as you're kind of looking at it diagonally. And it's not empty. It almost looks like it's filled with water that's not moving or something. You're not sure. And then it wobbles.
I've seen enough. I'm gonna hit the switch again and then fuck off towards the north.
You reach for the switch, it's loose. It's not working. And as the door finishes rising, you hear cling, this really loud metallic clang. That's a much less and louder muffled version of the sound you heard when you were in the cellar. And
all right, this is wonderful. I vote we all fuck off towards the door, towards the top.
Slurping out of the room is a clear 10-foot by 10-foot cube made of some sort of gelatinous material, a gelatinous cube, you might even say. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative again.
I know what that is, too. Oh. Oh, I got a 7. Is the fireball still there?
Yes, it's only been a couple of rounds. Belwyn pulled that pretty fast. But you can't see what's going on. You have no line of sight on this thing.
I got a 17.
Okay. Raina got 17. What does this cube get? It has horrible. Yeah, the cube got. It has a -2 initiative. Yeah.
Does that mean he goes back in the gate?
Cube has -4 to initiative, so it rolled a 2 for initiative. Belwyn, what do you roll?
I got a nat 20.
Nice. For a total of
23.
23. I think you're gonna go first again.
I think so.
And he gets, oh, and he rolled horribly. Boldar also rolled a nat 20, but you still get to go before him. Erlia. And I'm sorry, Delta, what did you get again?
7.
7. Okay, so yeah, Velvin, you get to go first. This cube is lurching its way out of this tiny room that it was in.
Actually, I'm just fucking good. I'm just gonna dash. I'm not even gonna disengage. I'm just gonna dash like
Okay.
straight as far as I can towards the
Straight
north.
north. Okay. Where are you here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can get all the way to the door if you want to.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good place for me to be.
Okay,
like
it's gonna take its swing at you. It's +4 to hit. Whoop. 17 to hit.
I'm gonna. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I guess I will. I'll shield it.
Okay, this weird like jello pseudopod lashes out at Velwyn as he turns tail and is about to slap him, and Velwyn throws an arm up behind him, and the pseudopod bounces off this wall of magic that has been thrown up, and Velwyn continues booking it. Next is Boldar, and he's gonna go, oh, we should get out of here. Come on, Lenny. And he is going to also, whoop, wrong one, head away. But he's going to stay kind of up against the wall here to make sure everyone else makes it. Erelia's turn. She's going to go, what the hell's going on over here? And she's going to go dash until she gets here and she sees the cube and she goes, holy shit! What the hell is that? Delta, it is your turn.
I also go over there to see what the hell is that.
Oh, sorry, I skipped Raina. I totally skipped
sorry,
Raina.
Raina.
Well, I think I should probably attack this fireball, so I'm gonna.
Fireball's a good guy thing.
Wait, what?
Don't attack my fireball.
That's a spell that Delta cast.
My fireball will hurt you, Raina.
This ice cube?
Yeah, it's a jello cube.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna slither over where I'm in range, and then I'm gonna throw a hand axe at it. Why don't we be too close? Yeah, like as far as I throw my hand axe, but as far away where it's not gonna like absorb me into its.
Okay.
You know.
Is that about where you want to be? You want to be? Well,
No,
you can't be any. Can't be any closer to the fire, or you'll take damage from it.
Okay, then yeah, whatever you think. Yeah, and then I'm gonna hand axe this son of a bitch, this old piece of shit.
We'll say that you pick up your other hand axe as you're running around here, because this is where the shadow was when you hit it.
Yes.
So you pick up your hand axe here, and you continue here, and then you throw it.
I have 2, right?
So you have 2 hand axes, yeah.
All right, but I can only throw 1 per turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw 1. I'm gonna do probably a one-handed aerial, where then I flip to the side, and instead of doing it overhand, I'm gonna do it sideways, and it's gonna go. So it won't slice on the head; it's gonna slice at its waist.
Slice sideways. Well, it's a cube. It doesn't have a head or a waist, but yeah.
Well, it's a cube, so it 100% has a center middle vertically. So that's where I'm intending to slice.
All right, roll for attack.
I don't see attack, so I just roll a d20.
D20 plus 4.
No. What? What'd you say?
D20 plus 4.
Where is that?
Next to the hand axe, probably. It'll probably say plus 5 on your sheet.
Oh yeah,
actually plus 4.
yeah, it does. Oh, it does. But I'm missing a strength. That's right. Ew. Do I have an advantage?
Not on this.
11.
11 hits. This thing is. You guys are in a room that has 10-foot ceilings and it's about 10 feet wide, and this cube is 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide. You're basically throwing your axe at a wall, so that does hit.
This piece of shit, motherfucker. It hits.
All right.
Now, can I roll damage?
Yep.
All right. Come on, dice. Come on, you piece of. Come on, you're doing great. You're doing great. Any chance I have advantage?
Nope. You don't have inspiration to reroll anymore.
I got a 1.
All right. So you do 3 points of damage.
3?
Yeah. 1d6 plus 2.
Oh,
Okay.
I do not see the 2. I just see 1d6 plus, and then it's like a sign. So great. Well, at least it ain't 1. We got a 3. We're doing our best here.
Okay. Now Delta's turn.
Delta wants to run over to where everybody else is over there in the upper left and yell, "Oh my God, what the hell is that?" And then she wants to send that fireball at it.
Meow.
Yeah.
She goes, rah, 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 rah,
All right.
rah.
How far can that be moved in a turn? It can move 30 feet.
That looks like 30 feet.
Okay,
It was
let's
30
see.
feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nice.
Okay.
What does the
Best part
fireball
is
do to it?
This thing can't fucking move because it's a big ass fucking cube.
Okay. You can't move it you can't move it into the cube on this turn, but it's next to the cube. So it doesn't take any damage yet.
I have many concerns about it being able to go through the force field to these people who can't get out. So if I can keep it from at least moving up the hallway, that'll be nice.
Wait. Okay,
Actually,
I don't.
you want to? You can move it here if you want, but it'll be next to Lenny.
I don't want to burn Lenny.
Okay.
I'm getting to know Lenny. Try not to have that impression.
I don't think this is gonna happen, but I just the thought crossed my mind. Gelatinous cubes are not intelligent creatures; they're incredibly stupid. I could totally see a gelatinous cube trying to eat a flaming sphere, and that is the funniest shit in my head.
I'm really hoping it does. I want to see it.
I could see it.
What is it? Gelatinous cube, intelligence of 1. Yes.
Yeah,
not intelligent creature.
They're the dumbest dude gets.
Okay. It's Lenny's turn. He's going to go, holy shit, and shoot his bow at this thing. Easily hits. He does not have his sneak attack, though, so it does that much damage. And then he is going to take off. And he's going to use his bonus action dash, because he can do that from his rogue, right? Bonus dash is one of the bonus actions you can do when you're a rogue. Yeah.
Cunning action.
So, cunning action. Yeah, he's going to use cunning action. Go. We're getting the hell out of here, people, and run up to the door next to Elwyn.
I mean, we really could just throw shit at it. It is a fucking cube.
And then it is the cube's turn. The cube is going to It can see somehow within 60 feet. So it can see everyone. But it looks like Reyna is the closest.
Uh-oh.
It can only move 15 feet on its turn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rolls right through the flame. Delta, go ahead and roll 2d6 damage for it.
Nice. A 3 and a 5. A 3 and a 5.
8 damage. Okay. What is its reach?
5 feet.
Reach 5 feet. Yep. So it cannot reach Reyna on this turn. It is slowly slurping down the hall. It does take up the entire room here, though. It is wall to wall, ceiling to floor. It is like almost as if this room were designed to exactly fit a gelatinous cube.
Yeah. Yeah, the strength of gelatinous cubes is definitely in confined areas.
Oh shit. Well, my suggestion was I would leap through the cube with my arms and legs out in a corkscrew motion, but then I would get hurt by the flame when I exited the cube.
Well, also, I'm going to say this as the DM, you would get stuck in the middle of the cube and start to take a lot of acid damage as it digested you.
Die.
Yeah.
We wouldn't find your bones.
Please don't do that.
How am I gonna hurt this stupid ass thing?
Delta, what do you want Dagron to do?
We're fucking off.
Oh, I can't remember what Dagron can do.
He can basically fly around and distract people, and if you want to, you can see through his eyes. But then you're blind to your own.
I want him to find the switch that turns off the force field so that these poor people don't accidentally get eaten by a cube.
I think they're going to be okay.
I mean, can it go through the force field? I would imagine it could. It belongs in this dungeon.
Make an Arcana check for me, actually.
Okay.
Or I'll let you make a nature hit check if you would prefer.
My thought is if the people in here know what this is, because Elaine mentioned the cleaner.
Oh yeah, Vale called it the cleaner.
So if they know what it is, that means it's happened before and they're not dead.
Okay. Okay, that's a good point. I got a 9.
9. You're pretty sure gelatinous cubes are not magic.
Okay, good.
Are not magic resistant or not immune to magic, so it probably can't go through a magical force field.
Maybe it's got a magical thing in it.
All right, Velwyn, it is your turn.
Okay. Then I want Dagron to.
Oh, right, Dagron. I forgot.
What was going on in the lower right corner of the room with that stuff
here?
Down?
This stuff?
Yeah.
This is you surmised. Well, Lenny was in there. He surmised that this is where the dogs lived because there's like straw beds and piles of bones and like a bucket and a pit that smells like dog shit has been shoveled down it.
I want Dagron to go see if there's any cool prizes among the dog stuff. Because, they could like to hoard stuff.
All right. He's getting farther and farther away from the door that everyone else is escaping at, though.
He'll be all right.
All right. He gets there for now. We'll have him look around next turn. Okay, Velwyn, it is your turn.
All right. Once again, I shout out to the room. We are leaving. I'm just gonna try to open the door.
There's a handle, you turn it, the door opens, no problem. No traps go off.
Through the door we go.
Just a second. Outside, there's a hallway going off to the left. Across from you is another door. And that's what you see. It looks like it's made out of the same stone as everything else. There's no light sources. It's just looks like
cube is
this.
definitely not making its way into this hallway.
No, and also it can't really fit up here because this is like a foot taller and the ceiling's like a foot lower, so it's only like 8 feet. So it could try to squish through, but it would probably have to climb stairs, and you know they're not very good at that.
Hey, the bright side, if the shadow dude spawns, maybe it gets eaten by the ooze.
All right. Do you want to go out into the hallway? Do you want to?
Yeah. Let's go
All
in the
right.
hallway. What's down this? What's down the way?
Where are you? Okay, you're in the hallway. You want to go down it, or?
Well, is there anything down it? Like, do I see anything before I just
Let me hold on a second.
meandering my way? I do have 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah,
As I said, no.
that's why I'm doing this, because you can see it really long, far away. All right. The hallway seems to curve to the south, and you can see like the half a door from where you're standing.
I'm gonna try the door just like directly in front of us, and I'm just gonna kind of open it and push it forward and see what's in there, and then close it real quick.
Okay. Okay, where is that? Okay. You open it. There's a room. You see to your left, there's like some sort of table. To your right, there's some sort of desk with like shelves behind it. There's shelves on the left wall. You get a glimpse of 2 more of these Tesla coil magic things, and then you shut the door again. There's a door on the north across from you.
Wonderful. I'm gonna work my way down the hallway, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I guess I can use my action to dash. I guess that's the thing.
30. You can get this far, and if you want to dash, you can go far.
Yeah, let's see what's around the corner at least.
Okay.
Can I peek around the corner and not like run?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Roll a stealth check for me if you want to do this stealthily.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm good at stealth. 21.
That's very good. Okay. Oh, man, you have the crazy dark vision too, so I can just delete this whole thing. The hallway goes all the way down and rejoins that hallway you guys were originally in, where you came in and went this way. There are many doors along the side of it. And there, whoops. Are 2 skeletons walking kind of at a languid pace towards you.
Towards me.
Yes. They have shields, and they're holding each one of them is holding a mace.
All right. Above the table, just a little bit here. I desperately want to shove skeletons into an ooze.
Well, we'll see what you want. You still have, on your dash, you still have 10 feet of movement left.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good right here on the corner.
Sorry. Next is Boldart. Should it be like, all right, come on, guys. And he calls out as he's running away, we'll be back. And
maybe.
Yeah.
I want to hold up a hand by the way, just like a stop hand.
Oh, okay. So he stops there. Reyna, it is your turn again. Strongly suggest you do not try to solo a gelatinous cube.
All right. Well, I mean, I should fight it, right?
No, that's what I just said. It's strongly suggest you do not try to solo fight a gelatinous cube.
Okay. So what? I gotta run away like a pussy?
Like I said, we should use the gelatinous cube to make it eat the skeletons, because that sounds like a good time.
All right. I'm gonna run away.
Okay. You can go 5, 5, 10. You can go that far. If you want to dash, you can go twice that far.
Dash.
Okay. You make it up to there. Aralia's turn. She sees you coming around that corner and she goes, "Oh, there you are!" And she's going to stand on this side of the door to make sure everyone gets through it. Delta, your turn.
Delta hollers at Dagron to grab a toy and get out of there.
Okay.
And then sends the fireball chasing after the gelatinous cube, because I still want to see what it does if it sits right in the middle of it. Although I'm hoping that it doesn't do enough damage that you can't push some skeletons into it too, because that would be fun.
Okay. Oh, let me mark this down. Okay. All right. So you push the flaming sphere into the gelatinous cube around the corner. You can kind of see it wiggling there a little bit from where you are. Let me see if the gelatinous cube can make a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna say no.
I don't. I would be shocked. Because your save DC is probably a 14 or a 15, right?
Yeah, and the gelatinous cube has a dexterity of 3.
It's got to roll like a It's got to roll like a 19.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll 2d6 damage again for the sphere. This is such a fun spell.
I love flaming sphere. That and heat metal.
I got a 7.
7? All right. You hear Jello, the sound of frying Jello.
Yes.
All right. You want to move or?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Dagron. Well, I'm just gonna go towards Dagron and hope he lands on me as I go towards him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
We'll say that can happen.
Okay, and then we'll swing up towards the door and head into the hallway.
Okay. There he is. 15, 20, 25. Okay, you can get there.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Lenny's turn. He's gonna come up behind you and be like, "Go, go, 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 go!" And, okay. He's gonna actually try to squeeze past you, so it's difficult terrain. So
I kind of try to wiggle out of the way
10,
for him.
15. He sees you over here. So he can get that far.
Hold.
And he like skids to a stop. And yeah, and then it is the cube's turn. Not seeing anyone. Well, you guys don't know what it does. You're not in that room anymore.
Yeah. I will say, because the cube moves so slowly, I don't know if you want to keep us in initiative here.
I kind of do.
Okay. Heads up, by the way, I do want to end in the next like 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It's 8:30. Yeah, 30, 40 minutes. Sounds good. Okay, Velwyn, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to communicate to the party that there are skeletons here and that we should feed them to the ooze. All
right, you go back here. You basically tell that to Boldar.
Yeah.
That seems awfully complicated, but if you really think so.
I mean, or we could single file down the hallway and beat them in the face until they die. One of these things is fun.
Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
One second.
Power Rangers Ivan Ooze.
Okay. Skeletons. I've rolled initiative for the skeletons now. It's Boldar's turn, and he's says to Felon, "Are you saying we should go back in the room?
Well, we kind of have to bait them.
I thought we were leaving that room."
All right. Fair enough. Your argument is taken. Given what is currently going on and the fact that we have everybody filing in here, and this is going to be a huge pain in the ass to try to work out, we should just walk down the hallway and shoot shit at them and hit them in the face.
That sounds a little easier.
That does sound a whole lot easier, especially because we're, yeah.
And then he says, "If you'll excuse me," and squeezes past you.
Yep.
And he stops here at the edge. Raina, it's back to your turn.
Oh, so we can't do anything to free these people from their prison? We're just fighting skeletons?
That's what we're working on.
Well, you guys are working on that now, yeah. You haven't.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dash as far as I can down through the doorway and down this hallway. If I can cartwheel over people, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a front handspring over anyone shorter than me.
Okay, if you dash and move, you can get right up next to Boldar there.
I think that's what I'll do. About to crush some skeletons with my bare fucking hands and between my thighs.
All right, skeleton's turn. They don't know anything's going on.
Pussies.
Whoops. They're just kind of languishly walking. 5, 10, 15. You know, they're in no hurry. They're just on patrol or something. Relia is going to, again, she's going to take up the rear and just kind of like stand here, guard the door, make sure nothing goes on. Delta.
Yes, indeed. That's my bird. Hold on. There we go. I've got Dagron, and I recognize that I'm in the way of the door, and so I want to run straight ahead into that room ahead of me.
Okay.
And then at some point, I want Dagron to fly and knock over everything in that room real fast to see if anything's fun or grabbable.
Okay, so you move into the room. You have Dagron for his turn. Fly around. He starts to fly over here. And
sound effects brought to you by
Boop. He goes whang into one of those force fields that's guarding this half of the room. So instead, he flies over this way, and there's a bunch of like papers all over this desk, and he starts just like woo, just tossing them everywhere.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it.
Okay. Lenny's turn. He comes up, slips past Velwyn, goes, "Let me get in front here." Are we wait until they get around the corner? Are we gonna jump them? What's the plan? He was looking at you, Velwyn.
My plan was to bait them into a cube, so we're just hitting
Yeah, your
them.
plan was shit.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. We're back to the top with Velwyn.
I'm holding a firebolt.
Okay. Boldar will hold a Warhammer attack. Reyna, what would you like to do in this situation?
I want to sprint down the hallway, I think.
You're going to go ahead. All right.
I mean, fuck these guys, right?
So you slip past Boldar.
Yeah. And then we're going to go down. And
Yeah, you can get right up to him on your turn.
Okay, so then I'm going to...
Do you want to punch or do you want to grapple? What do you want to do?
I'm looking. Hold on. I think I want to grapple. They seem like pussies.
All right, we'll do a contested athletics. So you roll athletics with advantage, and then I just do a straight roll. You have to beat an 8 in order to successfully grapple.
I got a 14.
Yeah. You
Okay.
you run down this hallway and just grab onto this skeleton.
Okay.
And
do I roll damage?
Not this turn. At the start of your next turn, you roll
damage. Can I describe how I kill it then?
Well, you haven't killed it yet. You've just grabbed it. But you can describe how you grab it.
I grabbed its wrists and then I put its head on the floor and my foot is currently on its throat while I'm pulling its arms up.
Well, so far you've only grabbed its wrists.
All right.
But you have grabbed up. You have run up and you've grabbed. It has a mace in one hand and a shield in its other hand, and you've grabbed the mace and the shield and are like getting ready to wreck its world.
And then I spit in its mouth.
Skeletons don't have expressions. It looks shocked. It did not expect this to be happening today. It is now the skeleton's turn, though.
Pussy.
It's going to try to hit you with the mace. It's wrestling with you, and let's see. Oh my gosh.
No. No.
That's a 23.
No.
To hit. So it does actually manage to swing around and like clock you in the side of the head for
joke's on you.
5 points of damage.
I don't have any recourse?
Nope.
I just take the hit?
You just take 5 points of damage.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Okay, I marked that down. You're down to 23 hit points, Reyna. Freaking tank.
I'm gonna crush this Scully.
The other skeleton can't get around. You're like maneuvering the skeleton that you're holding, so the other skeleton can't get past it to attack you. So it's just like impotently trying to do something and ends up doing nothing. So that's its turn. I was
thinking that Bravo skeleton was impotent, so we're right on the same page.
All right, Erelaya is going to come in, come up to Velen and go, "What are we doing?"
Go kill the skeletons, man. I don't know.
Skeletons? All right. And she manages to get here with her movement. Delta, it's your turn again. Here.
I guess we didn't find anything cool in here.
Well, there's a bunch of papers. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, let me describe now that you're actually in this room and not just glancing at it, and give you a more thorough description. 1 second. Okay. So to the right, there's that desk with papers on it. Behind it are some shelves, mostly empty. You do see there's like a small treasure chest, only like maybe 18 inches by 12 inches, just kind of stuck into this one of the shelves. It's closed. There's like stacks of papers, some like books on the shelves back there. The other side of the room, this table here is covered with a bunch of different things, and it's all really interesting looking. There is on a small plate, there is a metal like bangle. Right in the middle of the desk, there's one of those, cloche bell jar things, like in Beauty and the Beast that the rose is in.
Mhm.
Except instead of a rose, there's a pair of fingerless leather gloves
Ooh.
floating in the middle of it, slowly rotating. Back in this corner, kind of leaning up against, well, not against this, but near this Tesla coil, is a wooden staff about 6 feet tall, covered in moss with like a gnarled end, like a shillelagh, and there's like a flower
Ooh.
growing out of the top of it. And you can see on all these things, there's like small pieces of paper tied to them, almost like labels. On the shelf back here, you can see there are uh, a couple of pairs of goggles. There's like a small wooden box. Up on this table here, there's a shallow bowl that has a tiny, looks like a shriveled up sponge in it, about 1 inch square. Hanging on the wall between these two shelves is a shield made of iron, and in the middle of the shield, it looks like there's like this jagged piece of obsidian has been mounted to the shield. You see, like there's like an arrow quiver on one of the shelves.
That's all behind the force field.
And it's all behind this force field. There's another treasure chest, and it looks like a scroll case as well.
Oh man, Dagron, find the off button for this force field.
Dagron just kind of cocks his head at you and like looks around the room and shrugs.
Can we peek into the next room above?
Sure. You go up here. You claw at the handle for a second before you get it. The door opens inward towards you, so you do that cat thing where they like get their paw around it and pull it open.
Mm-hmm.
And
cute.
This is Dagron.
That one. What is the next room? Oh, the next room is this. Okay. You pull the door open, you peek around it. It's a big open room. There are a bunch of piles of bones and skulls sitting up here. There's one like placed right in front of this other door. To the right, there are two they look like wooden bathtubs. You can't see what's in them. You don't know if they're full of water or anything. You can't see from this vantage point. And then on the other side of them, it looks like the floor suddenly slopes down away and just goes down. You don't know what's down there because it slopes away from your vision. Ceiling is about 8 foot tall in here, like it is in most of this dungeon, except for the 10 foot tall place for the cubes roaming around. Made of the same stones that the rest of the place is made of. Other than that, it doesn't look like there's any furniture in here except for these two tubs. The smell is one of the worst smells of rotting meat you have ever smelled in your life.
It's bad. It smells bad. Don't go in there. I'm going to continue to see if it doesn't look like there's going to be an off button in there. It looks like this might be a good place to look for an off button. Especially if you want to have access to that stuff. I'm hoping that there's one, but probably not. But I'd like to find out.
Okay, so where are you going?
I'm gonna hunt around the desk there that Dagron's sitting on, in the shelves too, and see if there's maybe like some kind of, off button for these shields.
Okay. Well, you get over here. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception. I got a 22.
Okay. Your turn only lasts about 6 seconds, so in that time, you do not see anything that even remotely resembles some sort of switch or button or anything that magical that you think might somehow turn off these force fields.
Okay. Well, can I still move?
You've moved 5. You've used up about half your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this room back with everybody else and tell them it smells bad in there. But there's cool stuff too.
You can get back there.
Okay.
So you moved, your action was to search, and then you moved back. Okay, that's your turn. Where are we now? Lenny knocks an arrow in his bow, and he takes... Aiden was like, wait, did Raina just run ahead? Shit! And he's gonna... go, excuse me! And he's gonna get around the corner, and he sees Raina grappling this one. And he goes, shit, Raina, duck! And he's gonna shoot at the skeleton. Oh, I think that's a miss. What is the skeleton's armor class? Oh, yeah. So, Raina, you move your head to the side, and Lenny's trying too hard not to hit you, and the arrow goes too high and kind of goes over the skeleton's head. Fuck! It's now the gelatinous cube's turn. You don't know what it's doing.
It's best.
Yeah, it's trying real hard, guys. Okay, we're back to Velwyn.
I'm gonna look down this hallway, this very tight hallway that is only fit for one person at a time, really.
It's only 5 feet wide. It's a very narrow hallway.
My party of people here that is just like conga lining it down this hallway one at a time, doing their absolute damnedest to try to do something in this other hallway that we've fucked off in. And I'm just really curious what the gelatinous cube is doing. So I'm just gonna walk back and see what's going on in the room.
All right, you open the door.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What's going on? How's my boy doing?
Oops.
Are there like screams of anguish?
No, but
Okay.
it has eaten the Shadow Mastiff's corpses. That's about as much as you can see. You can like kind of see the edge of it around this corner.
Cool. I'm good.
Okay. Bulldar is going to turn to Lenny and go, I thought we were waiting for the skeletons. And he's going to keep holding its action. Raina, it is your turn now. At the start of your turn, you automatically do 1d4 damage to the skeleton you are grappling.
Two.
Okay.
All right. And then now I get an action.
And now you can attack.
I'm going to attack. Rufus. Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. I got my attack. It's a D20, but I don't have any sort of advantage, do I?
You don't have advantage on it, but you get to add +4 to it.
Oh, so 24.
You rolled a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So you get to roll. Normally you would roll D8,
Mm-hmm.
but since you scored a natural 20, you get to roll 2D8. And since you're a half orc, you get to roll 3D8 damage.
All right. Is this my 8? Yeah. Okay. Okay. 3d8. Okay.
3D8 plus 3 or plus 4.
3, 1.
No, sorry, 3D8 plus 2.
So 3, 1. Ew, 0. Okay,
Wait.
so 6. I got a 3, 1, and 0 plus a 2.
You can't roll a 0 on a D8.
Well, this is the only one that has 8 and it has a 0 on it. Am I tripping?
What's a D10?
That's a D10.
Where's my fucking D8?
I don't know. It looks more like this. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, sorry. I have it.
Okay.
We're gonna try this again. Okay. 5. 5. 6.
All right. How do you kill? How do you? Yeah. How do you kill the skeleton? You massacred the skeleton.
I still have his arms, right? So I'm
Yep.
gonna step on its throat, and I'm gonna rip its arms off at the same time I crush my foot down, and its head severs from its body from sheer force.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take its arm stumps and delicately toss them.
You toss them. What's left of the skeleton just collapses into a pile of bones. All the bones separate from each other. It's just a pile on the floor now. That was beautiful. It is now. Oh, let me do this. Bloop. It is now the second skeleton's turn, though, and he's going to step forward and swing at you with his mace. That would be a 19 to hit, which does hit. So you take 5 more points of damage.
How much do I have left?
Let me see. Damage.
This is not making my cat very happy.
You have 18 points of damage. 18 hit points left.
All right. Well, I'm pretty tough, so I think I'm gonna survive.
Aralia is gonna go, and she's gonna push 1, 5, 10, 15, 25. She can get to there, and she sees Reyna fighting the skeleton, and she reaches into her belt and she pulls out one of those big Roman war darts, and she goes, "Ah!" and throws it.
Can I duck?
She didn't warn you that she was going to do this, but let's see what she rolls. 12 plus. That would be 12 plus 6 plus minus 2. Okay. She does hit it. Ooh, it does maximum damage too. Okay. The start like careens and hits into the skeleton's rib and like shatters a couple of the ribs as it passes through. And she shouts out to Reyna, "We'll show these bony assholes who's boss!" Sorry, that wasn't very good. Delta, we're back to you.
Yeah, those bony assholes. I want to run into the hallway and see if I can get as far as I can so that I can see my friend who needs healing and heal her.
Okay, you can get this far on your regular movement. If you dash, you can get right there because you have to force your way. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, actually, you can get here if you dash because you have to force your way past everyone, and that's difficult movement.
Okay. Can I still do cure wounds?
No, that's touch. You have to be right next to Raina to do that.
Can I
Also,
do
you're
8?
wild shaped.
Oh, yeah.
She can do Cure Touch in Wild Shape thanks to 2024 rules and Circle of the Moon.
We're 2024. Gotcha.
Yeah, she's entirely 2024.
Can I cast Aid?
You can not cast Aid in this form. Only some of the spells.
Okay, no worries. That's good questions. Good
You
questions.
could cast Starry Wisp, but also you used your action to dash. So
Oh, yeah.
you can only cast a bonus action spell.
Well, I'm gonna say, Raina, don't get injured more. I'm trying to help you, but it comes out. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
You can also talk in this form.
Yeah, I had a feeling I could talk. I just wanted to say rawr, rawr, rawr.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, rawr, rawr, rawr. Did you hear me, Raina? Rawr, rawr,
Cute.
Lenny, now behind 3 people, is gonna shout out, "Everyone in front of me, fucking duck!" And is gonna try to attack again. Oh, nat 20.
We call him Good Shot Lenny.
I rolled horribly. But 'tis enough. The arrow thunks into the skeleton's skull with enough force that it actually pops it off the neck, and it goes cartwheeling backwards down the hall like 15 feet. And the skeleton is about to swing at Reyna, and instead it just collapses into a pile of bones at her feet. There's 2 skeleton piles now piled on top of each other. So it's just this pile of an incredible amount of bones. And then it's the cube's turn. It's going to continue on its route.
Dagron, get over here.
Damn it, got its jiggle on.
Dragon gets up to there. And the skeleton
I'm trying to teach Dagron.
He's not there anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach Dagron to say "step up" when like fake dragon. Like rah, rah.
Okay, that is it for that combat.
Yay! Are we out of initiative?
We're out of initiative.
Can I go over?
Your flaming spear has dropped.
Bye, flaming spear. Can I do a kitty purring touch to Reyna?
Yes, you can walk up to Reyna and cast Cure Wounds on her.
And while that's happening, I'm just gonna flex, and then all of the veins in my biceps are going to become way more visible because I'm so incredibly vascular.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so for you, Delta, that is 2d8 plus 4 healing.
I got a 25.
From 2d8 plus 4? Wow.
Oh, 2d8? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
2d8.
I said 4d8. Hold on.
Sorry, no, only 2.
Okay, 2d8. There's 1 and 2. 4 and 8 plus, what was it,
12.
4? Yeah. So 8, 16.
16 points of healing. Awesome.
The bird agrees.
Mm-hmm.
Reyna is back up to full.
Whoo! Ba 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 ba.
34 freaking hit points.
Tough ass bitch.
Okay, you guys are out of combat, unless you want to re-engage with the gelatinous cube.
I don't trust this gelatinous cube.
You do remember, though, that when you were outside fighting the skeleton horde, they did start to reform after about a minute or so. And there are two piles of bones now right next to Reyna. You're not sure if that'll happen here, but the Shadow Man eventually reformed even.
Quick, you've got a minute. Let's put him in front of the cube.
If you wanna.
Pick that shit up. Let's go.
Can we incinerate them, or
that's what we're trying to do? Pick that shit up.
Oh, me?
Yeah, yep. You're right there. Pick that shit up.
Okay,
yeah, Velen's yelling at coming down the hall.
The strongest, so I'm gonna pick all of them up, and then I'm gonna run towards a gelatinous cube, and I'm gonna
everybody out the fucking way.
How close do we get? And I'm gonna wait. I don't want to get too close because I want to hurl them while I'm still outside of its range.
Okay. So, if you get there, yeah, you'll have to take a step back, otherwise
I'm very strong, so I
take a step back. You rain these bones. To be fair, you could not pick them all up in your arms because the human body has a lot of bones, and there were 2 of them. But you do get this huge pile of bones in your arms, and you scatter them in front of the gelatinous cube. And it comes by very slowly, and you see the bones being absorbed up towards the center of the cube, where incidentally are floating in the center of the cube are the 3 corpses of those shadow mastiffs that you guys killed. And you can see their fur is starting to sizzle from the acid as they're being slowly digested. And now the bones are in there too.
Can I cast Destroy Water on the cube?
That's a good thing, but no, that's not something that would affect it. Okay. It is technically a creature, not an inanimate object.
Great thought. Made of water.
That is a really smart idea, though.
Yeah, good thought.
And I'm going to say it is now 9 o'clock. And this seems like as good a time as any to leave it off tonight.
Who wants a good berry?
We'll do that next episode. All right. I did not actually expect anyone to just walk up and pull the lever.
Yeah, man.
You didn't even check it for traps or anything. Just checked to see if it was labeled and then pulled it.
Yeah. I went, what does this do? And you went, you don't know. And I was like, well, we're going to find the fuck out.
No one lives on the edge.
It let loose a gelatinous cube. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys could make it tonight.
He's very fucking useful, by the way. I would like to point out, nobody else was on board with the idea that this shit is respawning, and he gave us a gelatinous cube. That is a solution to things respawning.
It is pretty fun.
It's the cleaner.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun when you know the cube's route.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Goes around in a square.
Wow, look, I got a weird lighting effect going on here.
Woo.
It looks like a sunset.
Okay, let's do outros and call it a night. What do you say?
Yeah.
Cassie.
Hi, I was Delta, and this was Cassie, and I had a lot of fun. And that was Daggron too. Hooray!
Hooray! Velwyn / Dakota / Shiro.
I am Dakota or Shiro. I play Velwyn, a human sorcerer thing. Yeah.
And Emily / Reyna.
Reyna here, tough ass bitch like always. Love to just disintegrate any foe with my bare hands. If I can't eat its heart, I would love to stomp its skull. And we ripped some arms off a skeleton. Just hashtag just girly things. Just living our best life. So love that for all of us.
Okay, and I've been Chris, your Dungeon Master for tonight. I hope everyone is enjoying this dungeon crawl. And we will see you sometime again. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.